Right, so we're going to have a little look at loops here, and the first type of loop we're going to look at is an infinite loop. Okay, an infinite loop. So in other words, this is something that will just run forever. Okay, there's no way to stop it unless the computer itself crashes or runs out of power. And infinite loops are very, very easy to set up. So last video I wrote this function here, which is just a series of print statements. And if I wanted that to repeat over and over forever, I mean, let's face it, who wouldn't? It's such a great poem. All I would do is just type in while true, okay, and then colon. Now you'll notice here we've got a capital T, okay, while true. So don't forget to put that in, but we just want a small lowercase w for while. And we've got the colon. Now, when you're writing a while true, so an infinite loop, it's very similar to a function in that anything you want to run inside the loop needs to be indented. Okay, so if I could show you an example here, I'm going to indent the function I wrote last time, and to do that, I'm just going to press the tab key. Okay, and if I run this now, have a think what we might see. I'm just going to press F5. So we've got my poem going over and over, okay? But what's actually happening here is only this section of code is running, okay? This bit down here is not running. Well, I mean, how do we know that? Because we put in that blank print line. So there's no blank lines here. It's just running the same thing over and over. Okay. Now, the reason these aren't running is because they're not indented. Okay, they're not indented inside the while true statement like that. Okay. Now, the unfortunate thing for these two lines is they will never ever run. Okay, because a while true loop is an infinite loop, it will go forever. So the program will never get past this line here. It just runs this over and over. We'll never get to this point. In order to run these two lines, we need to also indent them, okay, like this. All right. Now, if we run this again, what we should see is the poem repeated over and over, but this time with a space, a new line in between each verse of the poem. So I'm just going to press F5 again. And you can see there we've got the whole thing running now. Okay. Now the while true loop will actually just go forever. Okay, you can see down here we're on 1400 lines. Okay, and it will just keep going. There are ways of breaking a while true loop using the break command and so on. And maybe if you're interested in doing that, you can have a look up how to do that on the web. We're going to have a look at some other loops which give you a little bit more control in the next video, but have a go with the infinite loop, the while true loop, and see if you can get any of your previous programs looping forever.